It's strange how you remember every single detail on the day everything changes. It was a Wednesday. Late afternoon. The kind of day that drags along. Sun a little too bright, the wind barely moving. I had just come back from work, tossed my bag on the couch and called out, "Buddy, where are you?" That's my dog. Buddy. A golden retriever with this goofy smile and eyes that always looked like he knew more than he let on. He came trotting into the room, tail wagging like usual, but something was different that day. He didn't leap onto the couch like he usually does. Instead, he sat near the front door, staring at it. Still. Focused. Alert. At first I laughed. "What is it, boy?" But he didn't budge. I walked to the kitchen to grab some water, and that's when I heard it. A creak. Not from inside, but outside, near the back gate. I live alone in a quiet neighborhood. No reason anyone should be near my house, especially not out back. Buddy suddenly growled. Not a playful one. It was low. Deep. The kind that makes your stomach drop. I froze, every sense on high alert. I peeked through the blinds toward the backyard. At first, I didn't see anything. But then, movement. A shadow. A man, crouching near the back gate. My heart started pounding. I whispered, "What the hell?" Buddy darted toward the back door before I could even move. He started barking, loud and fierce, like I had never heard before. That's when the man looked up. We locked eyes. And then I realized, this wasn't some neighbor or delivery guy. His face was covered with a mask. A crowbar in his hand. Panic set in. I reached for my phone with shaking hands and called 911, explaining what I saw. But before the operator could finish the sentence, I heard the sound, wood splintering. The gate was breaking open. And then everything happened so fast. The back door flung open. He was trying to force his way in. And Buddy? Buddy charged. Full speed. The guy barely got 1 foot through before Buddy was on him, growling, barking, biting at his leg. The man yelled, stumbled backward, tried to shove Buddy away, but Buddy didn't back off. He was a blur of teeth and fury. I ran to the door and screamed, and at that moment, maybe it was the noise, maybe it was Buddy's fight, the man took off running. He limped back through the broken gate and disappeared into the alley. Buddy stood there, chest heaving, eyes wild. Then he turned back to me, tail wagging slightly like he was checking if I was okay. The police arrived a few minutes later. They took my statement, scanned the yard, and said whoever it was had likely been casing the house. I could barely focus. My heart still pounding, adrenaline rushing. But all I could think was, Buddy saved me. If he hadn't been there, if he hadn't sensed something before I did, I don't know what would have happened. That night, I lay on the floor next to him, my arm draped over his back. I kept thanking him. Over and over. You saved my life, Buddy. You really did. I think he knew. Since that day, everything changed. The way I look at him. The way he looks at me. There's a deeper connection now. A bond you can't quite explain. He's not just a pet. He's family. My protector. My best friend. People talk about loyalty like it's some abstract idea. But when someone, even a dog, puts themselves in danger for you, that's not abstract. That's love. Pure and fierce. Sometimes late at night, I still hear the echo of his growl that day. It stays with me, a reminder of how close things came. But more than that, I remember his courage. His unwavering loyalty. The way he didn't hesitate when it mattered most. So if you're lucky enough to have a dog in your life, hug them a little tighter tonight. They may just be the quiet hero waiting for the moment they're needed most. Because the day my dog saved my life, I learned that love doesn't need words, just 4 paws and a heart big enough to protect yours.